Hello YouTube and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be going over the best attacker combos in Siege right now. I did a defender combo video recently, so it only makes sense to do the attackers. These are the best attackers you should be running together if you're only duo queuing. If you're a 5-stack, this works too. Even better because you can add more combo or more operators into the combination. But this is mainly for you duo players. You got your ride or dies. You guys queue together all the time. You get terrible randoms. Yeah, story of everybody's life. So without further ado, let's get into number one. Also, no particular order, right? This first combo is not necessarily better or worse than the last combo. It's just the 5 best. First combo is Blitz and Dokkaebi. These two are extremely oppressive operators. They will get banned, especially if you play Blitz one round. He's most likely getting banned the next round in ranked because people just don't want to deal with him. Why? Because he's ridiculous. He flashes you. You can't shoot back if you're blind. That's easy as that. Every other shield operator you have a chance against, right? They're all oppressive since the shield update, but every single one you have a little bit of a chance to fight back, right? Even with Blitz you can fight back somewhat, but you can't fight back once you're blind. If Blitz flashes you, you should be dead 10 out of 10 times. No excuses, honestly. So Blitz and Dokkaebi together is the best way to hunt down roamers, because you pop that Doke call, send Blitz in, he runs to the nearest vibration that he hears, right? The nearest phone vibration, he's there. And then he's chasing down the roamer, and then you have Dokkaebi behind to back him up. It's honestly a help me, help you situation where Dokkaebi calls, Blitz finds him, they kill him together, and then Dokkaebi gets to use the second part of her ability where she hacks their cell phones and then can gain access to all defender cameras, right? It's a win-win for both sides. And then you can also use that to organize site rushes as well. Dokkaebi call, send Blitz in attic window on Oregon. And then Dokkaebi follows behind, or Dokkaebi can go big window, kids window, whatever she wants to do. That can just be absolutely devastating for ranked stacks, especially uncoordinated ranked stacks. And they're just amazing together. They're super oppressive operators. They all get banned all the time for good reason. If the operator's getting banned, it's because it's good. Now, going on to combo number 2, this is more of a classic combo, right? This is Thatcher, Thermite. Now you can substitute Thermite for other hard breachers, but the classic combo is Thatcher, Thermite. We'll need some version of this combo on almost every site to open main breaches, right? You can never go wrong bringing the hard breach Thatcher combo. There's so many things that you can get done, right? There's only a handful of sites in the game that you don't need to open something. And in order to open it, obviously you need a hard breacher. In order to help that hard breacher get the wall, whether it's a Cade or whatever else, bring the Thatcher. They both have solid weapons, very easy to control, decent damaging, things like that. Plenty of utility, especially with Therm and Hibana. Ace, he's got claymores and stuff, but Therm and Hibana both have access to flashbangs for playmaking ability or cover the plant, or Thermite also has smokes to cover plant if you want. And enough said, honestly, it's a classic combo. It's been around since the beginning of Siege. It's gonna continue until the end of Siege. You can never go wrong with those two, especially if you are duo queuing with somebody and the rest of your teammates obviously aren't working to get the wall, right? Somebody needs to open the wall, and if you have a duo, you guys might as well do it. Now, going into the third combo, we're going to go with a little bit more of an aggressive play, a little bit more cheesy, but regardless, Ying and Amaru. Now, because it's so cheesy, you should not be using this combo every round. This is one of those things that you pull out once a game, if that, maybe once every other game, or just depending on the situation, you pull it out and you try to catch the opponents off guard. You can substitute the Ying for any operator that masks sound, but Ying's ability is usually perfect for that job because her multiple flashbangs at a time, I mean, I call them flashbangs, but they're, the Ying Candelas, They just make a huge amount of noise. They blind anyone in the area. She's just really good for distraction or just making plays. So going up hatches or through windows as a Maru after Ying uses her ability is extremely strong. Like I said, you only want to use it once a game, if that, because once you do it once, the ranked players are going to expect it. But being able to go through a window or a hatch as a Maru after Ying throws her Candelas down, you will almost always get a free kill because Ying's going to be throwing those down. Your defenders will not be able to hear you Amaruing in, and sometimes they won't even be able to see anything. So depending on which situation it is, you can bring the Amaru shotgun instead of the G8 because that thing is extremely strong. And if you're going up a hatch, for example, Lair, Shopify Rebellion is a pro league team who has an amazing attack strat based off of the Ying Amaru shoddy, where Ambi Amaru'd up the security hatch in the upstairs of the Lair bomb site with a shotgun and got, I don't even know how many kills. He got like 2 or 3 kills, and it was just like perfect. The fact that they can pull that off in Pro League means that you can definitely pull it off in Ranked because people are not paying as much attention in Ranked, and people in Ranked are honestly stupid. So depending on which site you're on, what kind of scenario you're on, you'll decide whether you want the G8 or the Supernova Shoddy, as well as Ying. Ying's shotgun is extremely oppressive, right? So if you feel like you're going to be in a situation where there's a lot of close range gunfights, bring the Shoddy. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all I got to say. Reminder, I've said it twice, I'm going to say it again. Don't use this every round because you use it once, they will expect it after that if they have half a brain. If you use it 3 times and win all 3 times, you should have won that game anyways because those guys suck. Yeah. Now that number 3 is out of the way, if you are enjoying this video, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun jazz. I come up with tip videos every single week, and I'm just trying to help you guys get better, help myself get better, because believe it or not, having to think about these things and talk about them and do research on them makes me a better player as well. So yeah. Now, combo number 4, Maverick and Glaz. This is another niche pick that you shouldn't be bringing out every round. Be bringing out like once a game, and Pro League teams use it too. It's another cheese pick. It's an amazing way to get free picks on like main walls, especially if they're trying to bandit trick, right? If they're bandit tricking, you throw down a smoke grenade and Mavs a line across the wall while Glaz is looking through the smoke, through the line, should be a free pick every time. Really good spot to use this on is like CCTV on Clubhouse, because a lot of times people try to bandit trick there, or you'll catch them crossing CC or whatever else. It's really good. At higher ranks, people will start to expect this as soon as they see a smoke grenade on the wall, so keep that in mind. Honestly, even though they know it's going to happen, they're going to swing anyways because ranked kids have egos. So you're pretty much guaranteed a free kill. As long as you're not buns or the other team doesn't pre-fire perfectly, you should get a free kill off of this. Really good combo. Like I said before, it's only really useful on sites with what people would call a main breach, right? Like CCTV, basement, Night Haven, things like that. But that being said, even though it kind of needs a main breach, there's a lot of main breaches, right? Almost every single map has at least one bomb site with a main breach, right? You could do this chalet basement, just anything. Now, let's go to combo number 5. Don't know why I said comment, but this one is going to have Maverick in it again, but this time you're going to go Maverick and Osa. It's the exact same concept as the Maverick Glaz pick. However, Osa has the shields, right? So say you do the Maverick Glaz pick, right? Maybe the next round you do the Maverick Osa because you're not smoking, you're just drawing a line across, and Osa can just sit behind her shield and swing anyone who tries to cross the bomb site. This one is better on Night Haven Labs basement than the Maverick Glaz, in my opinion, because you can just open up the holes, have Osa set up her shields, and have Osa sit on that those holes the entire round. And then once she is there, your teammates, as well as the Mav player, if you want, can take Exo side, right? And then you can plant default right inside the site door from Exo. And Osa can hold the cross behind her shield. And it's almost impossible for her to lose that. The only problems with this strat are potentially C4s if somebody can fit it through that single line that Maverick made in the wall. Or the biggest threat is impact grenades, right? Because impact grenades will destroy her shields. That's why before you make a line in the wall, you set up both shields, one left, one right, and then if one gets destroyed, you can hopefully run back to the other one. You basically just open the holes, sit there, and let the picks come to you. It is super, super useful. And yeah, that's it. That's the 5 combos that you should be using on attack with your duo. If you guys enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.